Good morning. Let's start straight with our arm circles. So hands, excuse me, come up and we rotate around. 3, 4, 5, 6. Other way. Oh, it feels so nice. 6, and then we're going to step and reach. So you're staying in that, like you're in between two panes of glass. So you're keeping nice and open. 5, 6, 7, and reach a little further. 9, 10. Good. Roll the shoulders back for 3, 4, 5. Really exaggerate. 6, 7, and forward. So like forward, you're down, forward. Rotating into the upper thoracic spine. 7. Good. Last little arm circles. You can do them together. You feel okay with that? 2, 3, and the other way. 1, 2, 3. Right. If you have longer, do a little bit more of a warm up. I've got the rower obviously now, which is a great one for that. But we are straight into our lunge with the dumbbell ground touch. It's a spicy little one. I might use the bigger weights as well for this one. Although Michael's coming, I might not be able to. So lunge, dumbbell ground touch. And then we go into our pike. So you'll need your mat for that. We've got our pike, which is straight. Do you want to go in and around? And then we have side plank with so quite a bit of this working into the sides of the body this week. So we're down on the arm, we're pulling like so, but if you feel like that is too much, use your lighter weights to do that. And that's our first big set. So get the water ready. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good. Are you all playing this? Okay, so can I take that one? Okay, sorry. So yes, you've noticed this week I am using starting to progress with the other weights. Really, it is preference, personal preference. If you got in touch about that, 7.5 would be a much better in between. Amazon Prime have a big deal on at the minute, but I'm not going to take up any more of your time for that because this lunge we've added on from last week. We've gone from 10 to 12. So we have, let's see, I'm going to do, like I did these 3 sets, and I'm going to do heavy, light, heavy for these ones. Okay, so lunge with dumbbell touch. So you see like so, let's go. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can join me for the last 2. Okay, and then we're on to our pike. So we have hands down in that plank position. If you want, you can do this on the knees. You can even go into a little bit more of a child's pose. You lift the legs up for one, the feet up for one. Otherwise, come in, form with me for 12, 2. Actually, a lovely extended warm up this. Yeah, then we go into that side plank. So I have the lighter weights for these. So I've got my 5 dumbbell on my shoulder and on my shoulder. So you can even do it like this if this feels good. Otherwise, come up with me. We're doing 6 each side. 6, and then other side. 2, just be careful that that elbow is right underneath. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a rest. I'm going to show Michael this. Have your phone? Because I'll send you this. It's okay, but this is the upper body of it. So rest for another 15 seconds. And there's the second one there. You might need to adjust it a little bit. Then we're back. I'm going to use the light ones for weight 2. Happy Wednesday. Okay. We're going to do our lunge and dumbbell touch. You've got much more range if you're using the lighter weights. You just can do a little bit more. Lengthen those legs. Reach down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. My butt and legs are still feeling it from the other day. So pike 1. And remember, you do not have to, if you're joining and you're in week 2 and you're like, I'm not ready to progress. These are enough for me. These are not what I have in my life already. And it feels like I just want to get used to these exercises. Your body will progress because you're not just using sporadic muscles all the time. We're training same muscles. And rest for a second while you get your weight. We switch it to the other side first. Really could do with my mat as well. Nice to throw it somewhere. Okay, 1. So we're staying nice and broad in the shoulders. Hips are high. 6, and switch. 1, 2. You can just hold the plank if you don't want to do the pull. Good, and rest. And we're nearly in set 3. For set 3, I'm going to use the heavier weights for the first one. For that last side plank pull, I'm going to try and stay in it for 8 on each side rather than 6. Nice little neat progression. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds. I'm going to take those heavier dumbbells. Maybe you're using a kettlebell. If you are, you could even just use one side and switch it, tap the floor with one side, then switch it over. Let's go. Stand tall to begin. Lunging forward. It's like you're starting a race. Requires a lot of stability. 9. There's 10 if you want to tap out. Go for 11. You go longer with the legs. 12. Good. And we're into our bike. You should be warm by now. So you can stay like so for your plank. You can lift the pike up. We're going to slow it down. 2. It's like I'm lifting. It's like I've got my hands on both of your hips. Just lifting up to the ceiling. Feel the wrapping sensation around your body. That's 8. Tucking the head down under, it's 10. Last one. Okay, we're on to the 8 and 8 of this one. So remember your variations. You can do it like so where you're just lying. You can come up onto the knees. You can do a really high one if you want, when you're putting your hand down, you're just long arm. I keep those with hips stacked. 6, 7, 8, and other side. Good. So we have pull. This is the last one of this, and then we're on to our bicep curls. 6, 7, 8. Good. Hand rest. And I'll put you through the next one, which is our bicep curls. I feel like I'm not really warm enough to be in just a bra right now, but I'm too warm to be in a sweater. Okay, so the next one is our big set, giant set of bicep curls. So we have a W bicep curl. Then after that, we have front bicep curl and overhead press. And then we have our burpee to star. But we're going to do a little 45 seconds of boxing here, just to keep everything warm. When the bell goes, we go. So just pushing out nice and for 1, 2, 3, kick, kick. We're only doing 45 seconds of it, just to flush out the arms and the upper body. 1, 2, 3, kick, kick. Good. 3, 15 seconds left. And then we're in a bicep curl, basically the variations of a bicep curl. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. And rest. Okay. So if you have, I'm using my 5 kilograms because we are doing, it's a single curl for this. I've kept the numbers the same as last week. So there's 20, so basically it's 10 each side. Roll the shoulders back so we're setting the nice alignment, keeping that stability along the upper shoulders, okay? So we go 1, and you're turning them out so they're not coming up the body, they're turned out like you're a W. 6. Start to bring 8, belly button in towards the spine, clenching the butt cheeks. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. First set, I'm going to use this for my overhead press, which are 9s, very heavy. So I do have 10 for this, which is the same as last week. See how you go. So bicep curl and overhead press. Good. Bicep curl, overhead press. I think I'm going to do 5 with the heavies, then switch. Soon as that, your weights go above your head, 5, the belly comes in. So ribs stay down, 1, overhead press. So it's a front bicep curl, good, just standard bicep curl. 3, overhead press. 4, it's number 9, then we're on number 10. 10. Okay, Next one is this really fun one, which is our burpee variations to give you, just to remind you. So you can do step out, step in, weights come up, star. So they go out like a star. You can do those without weights as well. Other variations, step out, jump out, and star, okay? Third one, out, press to the floor, and up, okay? So we're going to do 10 of those. We're keeping the same number, the same. I think we actually did 8 last week. So we go burpee, star. This is too much for you going out wide. We're working into the deltoids. Then you can do it just an overhead press. Nine. Remember to keep the feet wide if you're just learning how to jump through in those burpees. The wider you have the feet, it's a bit like a plank. Wider the legs. Easier it is for the body to, especially to come out of it with the burpee. So a lot of people, hands down, feet go pointy, they come down. Then it takes a lot of effort to get the feet back up. If you keep them wide, move wide, then you're really just bringing them up alongside the body, in line with the width that they were. Good. Little rest. I'm going to go actually for this middle one. So we've got our single bicep curls. I'm using my regular weight 5s. Then I'm actually going to get my kettlebell, which is 12. Remember, you can always have your variation. So let's go. Single bicep curl, 2. With that slight rotation. 5. 6. That's halfway. Have a note which side. So for me, my left side, I'm right-handed, so right just feels more natural to me. Belly button is in towards the spine. Glutes are on. 8. Okay, this one is the bicep curl and overhead press. So I know some of you use your kettlebells for this. So you've got your 2 dumbbells in each hand or your kettlebell 1. Overhead press. We're going for 10. If you've gone high and added more weight, you might want to reduce that to 8. This is only 2 more kilograms than my dumbbells, but I feel it. As soon as the weights go above head, keep those ribs in. Bottom rib pulling down towards the hips. Good. Rest. Now we have our star burpee. This one I'm going to add in the, I don't know how to mind blank about sprawl. So sprawl is down to the floor. Bring them up the center of the body and take them out wide into a Y shape. This is where you want to use the lighter weights for that. A, you're moving with them. And B, when you're going on that Y, you want to be able to stabilize. You don't want to jolt the body. That's 5. How are you feeling? Well, you're here, so that's good. 7. 8. 9. Woo. And rest. Woo. Good. Keep the water in. Absolutely smashing it. 20 minutes. One more of this. Then we have our back set and abs. We're done. Clients keep saying to me, you said that we're almost done. No, we're not. But we are. I would say we're over halfway. Another 15 seconds. So we're not almost done. On the board, it's over half. No, definitely we are. We are almost done. Almost done. Ready? Back up for the last set of these bicep curls. So if you feel it easier doing it this way, not even easier, you just don't want to rotate the elbows out. Otherwise, just slight rotation through the W. Actually, what we can do is we can do an isometric hold just to add another little progression. So you're not doing the full range, keeping the pressure on. We're just stopping about that 90-degree angle. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. That's 10. $16. Stay with me if you can. Definitely more spice with that hold. 19. 20. Woo! Okay, straight in if you can. Bicep curl, turn to overhead press, down we come. Front press. That's halfway. 5. Come down long or come down the front. 8. Press. I find it easiest to come down the front. 9. Press. Last one. 10. Press. Woo. Straight into the burpees. That arm, those biceps. Should be feeling it. And star. Okay, keep the pace. 4. Like you're zipping a jacket up the front and then sending the hands out wide. 7. Remember to walk it if you need. Woo. 9. Oh. It's any consolation. I'm feeling it too. Okay. When this bell goes, we're going to do reach overhead for 45 just to flush everything out again, and we go. So just over Mr. Motivator side. You can bend in and reach. And make sure again, like we're in that set at the beginning, pane of glass. Ready? 20 seconds. Do my head leads me. Your head doesn't need to lead you. Take the body over. Good. 5, 4, and rest. Excellent. Okay. We've only 2 sets of this next one. You can use your bar if you have it, the number of your bar. This is for your back row, so I'll show you with the little weights. I think I'm gonna go for my heavies with this. I do with the 5 kilogram weights, but this is why I do these progressions, because with the lower weight, this is how we add our tension, time under tension. So stand up nice and tall, shoulders back. I'll just demo this first. So we have 1 on the way up, then 3, 2, 1 on the way down. Okay, that's our first one. Then we have 60 seconds of our jump rope, pretend jump rope. And then we have 1 dumbbell. And we forward press, and then we 3, 2, 1 towards the face, forward press, and then back towards the face. And we do a lovely little pulse squat. Feels like forever, but we'll get it done. Okay, so back row to begin. I'm going to try my big weights for this guy. Okay, and we have, we're sticking with 10 on this one. All right, so many numbers there. Okay, so hands are facing up and weights are in front of you. Come into your 90-degree angle to begin with. We row up fast. We let it down for 3, 2, 1. You will really need the belly button in for this one. Row fast. 3, 2, 1. Don't drop the head. You want your upper body to be like a nice long arrow. Pencil as well. Pencil. 3, 2, 1. Slow elevator going down. Last one, 10, 3, 2, 1. And come out of it. And then we're going to do our jump rope when the bell goes. It's not even 60 seconds, only 45 seconds. So roll the shoulders back. Got our little jump rope beside us. You can jump as you do. You can just step it if you want today, depending how you're feeling. Let's go. So I use the 2 heavies for that back row. The back's much stronger than what we're going to be doing next, which is the forward press. So when we have the weight out in front of us, we're working into triceps, into those front of the arm, 10 seconds. And I'm going to be using my lower weight for that. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good. A little breather. So I could try my heavy weight, but that's, yeah, there's no point. If it was a 7.5 maybe, but for this, we're already working this in at the end of a workout as well. So forward and front, eye level, just below eye level. 1 in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1 out. Here we go again. Keep those elbows wide. Feet are hip distance apart. It's like you've caught it. 5. That's 8. If you want to tap out, stay strong for 9. Don't let the shoulders go right up to the ears. You'll see I just adjusted mine. 3, 2, 1. Right, when the bell goes, 45 seconds of little pulse squat, giving the upper body a break. But I like to do a little bit of this too, which also keeps it all moving. 3, 2, 1. Come down nice and low. A little pulse squat. So you can pulse it like so, or you can lift toes with me. Good. And we still have 30 seconds to go. Feels like nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Then with one set of that, then we're done. Apart from abs. Actually, see? See enough on the legs. Can you go a little lower? 4, 3, and rest. Good. Gotta rest. Listened to the radio yesterday, it was talking about all the different things you can do. Okay, 15 seconds, we're on again. You can do to start your morning. One was strength training or movement. Drinking water. 5 seconds and we're up again. One of them was coming down to a tidy house. I was like, wouldn't that be nice when you've cleaned it the night before? Ready? So we hinge, tummy is in, and we go 1, 3, 2, 1. Real mind-body connection with this one. If you're heavy, if you're medium weight, even if you're lightweight. That shortening and lengthening of the muscle under tension is perfection for growth. So make sure today you get your fuel in. Maybe some eggs for breakfast. Turkey sausages. Oh, I wish I had some of those actually. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weights. Said I'd have you out of here. So I'm going to try and stay true to my word. 7. And in this next 5 seconds, we're doing a jump rope. Let's go. Feels good. Early morning workouts. Said this to Michael like this time last year. I was doing this on my own and now I get to have people join me. And for those of you that watch it on record, I'm so proud of you fitting that into your day. I know it is not easy to find the time or to see rather like just sit and scroll on Instagram. But we all know that this feeds the body and the mind. World Mental Health Day yesterday. I didn't weigh in because I just have so much work on this week. And I just wanted, social media just felt like another thing. So I'll add a little post whenever get the time, but you don't need reminded of that. This is our front press, that this all helps the mind. Do you know what it does? I believe because so much of our lives are out of control and out of our control. I mean, like, so this is the one thing, and I guess that's why I feel the response has been so good to the workouts, is because this takes the thinking out. 3, 2, 1. That's why I try to simplify it with the, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 3, with using as little equipment as possible, because you've so much to think about, so many people to organize in your workplace, in your home. Food, thinking about foods for yourself, food for other people. It's constant. It's constant. Paying bills, getting to work, making sure, I don't know, like everything. The washing's done. Whereas this is like the one part of your day that you're led, but 2 more. And you don't need to think about it, and it's ABC. Think about that with any of the workouts. Good. It's just ABC. Just get it done. Use a formula and rest and get it done. It's 25 seconds over if you need to go. You could go. Don't worry. This is our last thing, which is our pulse squats. Then we have 20 seconds of crunch, low crunch, 20 seconds of flutters, 20 seconds of ankle taps, and you're done. So that really is nothing, but you will be. You'll be done soon. As soon as this bell goes, we're going to get down. We're going to do our low crunches. So you're sitting as if you're going to do an ab crunch. You're just sliding your hands up your legs. Can you go a little lower with me? Lower and lighter. Ten seconds. I know you're tired, but you're doing it. You've done it. Down we go. Okay. First one is sliding up, little ab crunches. So here we go. And I'll tell you, in 10 seconds when we switch, you stay high. So keep that nice flexion in the spine and the belly button in towards, and we're going to switch to tap each elbow. So your elbow, ankle. So you're reaching each side. So you've got that nice little swivel. 10 seconds. Keep the belly down. Stop it from popping. Good. And our last one is the flutters. So pushing the spine into the mat. You have the legs out nice and long. And we're going to just flutter them when the bell goes, and then you're done. You're out. 37 minutes. Well done. And let's go. So it's like a little flutter. You can bring your hands up as well, so you're still in that crunch position. Pushing the belly button into the spine, pushing the spine into the mat. And relax. Bring the knees in towards the spine. Oh my word. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And if you feel up to it, bring your head up towards the knees. Rocking from side to side. Lovely. And then you're going to bring yourself around. So you're on all fours. Into that nice cat stretch. We're going to hold. So in the cat position, you're going to push spine up towards the ceiling. Good. And then we're bringing it through. So you're just flexing, dropping the spine into that nice curve. Good. Come back into your child's pose. And if I was beside you, I would be bringing your hands towards me. So one way to imitate that is to put your palms down and really pull from underneath the armpits. You can drop the head to the floor. Good. And come up. Gonna take the hands out wide. Drop the thumbs down. Lovely. Pull back. You did it. You did it. Well done. Have a brilliant day. I'm proud of you. Making life work.